Hello, ciao! We are finally together after 1 week at the end, but with a super dish. This time we are here with a super schiacciata, the super focaccia. Here we call it schiacciata, but it's a super dish for this summer. Ciao Genevieve, ciao ciao ciao. Yeah, they're arriving. Yeah, ciao. Yeah. We are here after 1 week. I'm so sorry, but I wasn't okay and I wasn't able to move my arm, so that's why it was so long this week. Jennifer, ciao. Yeah. You can have your schiacciata, Nicole. Looking forward to this. Yes, it's super good. It's really super good because it's so good that you can make so many variations first, and secondly, it's perfect for summer. Very perfect. Ciao Glenna, ciao Glenna, ciao 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 ciao. I think we can start immediately because the procedure is a little bit not long, not complicated, but okay, we have to mix a little bit of things. Ciao Joanne, ciao. Because anyway, this is my version, okay, about this Focaccia Pugliese. There are many different recipes. Also, if you go in Puglia, that is one of the most beautiful, stunning region of Italy. I suggest to go there for your holidays because it's cheap and the seaside is like Caribbean Sea. So if you come in Italy, seaside Puglia, it's very beautiful, and they have a super food. Absolutely super ingredients and super food. So we mix 3 different kinds of flour in, let's say, in this version that I use, and it's always good. And we mix the flour that we use for the cake, so normal flour. Then we use also the semolina flour. And we use also the flour for the bread. So let's start. I put you down, and if you have any question, please write. So here you are, all, let's see, the ingredients to make the focaccia. In the meantime, I refresh my PC so I can see better your if you have anything to say. Okay, my PC is dead. Yeah, okay, I see me. Okay, we start. I will put, as always, all the ingredients then listed in this video, in the description of the video. And I will also make the conversion in ounces, I think is the pronunciation, ounces, yes. Anyway, you will have it. So this is the flour for that we use for the cake. Okay, this is the semolina, and this is the flour for the bread and pizza. So first of all, we just mix all the flours together. Can you see? So, one totally is 500 grams. Then I will specify in the description each one how much. Okay, and now we just mix all of them. Put here the mouse. Then, now we start an admirer for now. Let's see when I go to Puglia. If you go to Puglia, you will never come back, I tell you. You leave, like when you go, you leave a piece of your heart there, I tell you. So now, extra virgin olive oil, 5 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Italian. So, and mix. Okay, this I can remove for the moment. So we have the whole space for us. Then yeast. This is dried yeast, and it's about 5 grams. And we mix. Potatoes. This is regular potatoes, and these are boiled, and then you see minced in this way, yeah? And no salt, and they are cold. Okay, so you have to add when they are cold. Love making the bread. Ciao Debbie, ciao Maria. There is also Maria Mondini that was a little bit lost, I think, that she was thinking the video was already gone. So, now we have sugar. And we put 1 teaspoon of sugar. And we continue to mix. Then we have, this is milk and this is water, okay? I mix them together. If you don't want to use milk because you're allergic or you don't want to add any dairies in your diet, you can just use water, okay? So now we start to pour it a bit at a time, and we mix meantime. Continue till it's finished. Oh my, glad to find you. Okay, Debbie. Thank you so much to be here. Ciao, Ninfa Leone. Ciao from Chicago. Chicago, I think is pronunciation. So now we need just another more ingredient, that is salt. Before adding the salt, be sure that, let's say, the mixture is beginning to be, let's say, together, like in this way, okay? That begins to be like a dough to be worked, okay? And now we put a salt, a tablespoon of salt, this way. And you can mix now. And now you can, at this moment, you can start to work with your hands. Rotate this. In the meantime, you press the dough. Now we can move here. Move here. And we work it a little bit. We work as always. I show you, you close and also before with your the top of your fingers and then your palm. So in this way. And this you have to work for some minutes. In the meantime, she put in dry yeast, I think, but my net was... yes, dried yeast. I put a dried yeast. If you want to use the other one, you just make 3 times the quantity. Then I will write you down. If you want to, let's say, dried yeast is 1/3 of the fresh one. More or less the proportion is this. You make it look so easy. Anna, it's easy. It's easy. So, ciao Stacy from England. Can you use a kitchen and instead of a KitchenAid instead of your hands? Yes, sure, but I like to knead. I like to knead, so I prefer this. And that's why then my shoulders make problems. Yeah, this is fun and it's also relaxing. So, sorry if I I bring you here just watching me kneading, but it's necessary. Couple of minutes, 2-3 minutes. Look here, there is, let's say, nothing because it's completely clean. It's stitchy, but doesn't stitch. Let's say it's a stitchy at the right point. Yes, Maria, also me, kneading relax me. It's really anti-stress. It's my happy place. Yeah, Marty, yes, mine too. Ciao, Karen. Okay, so what do we do now? We take a tray for the oven. We take the oil and we pour the oil here. Extra virgin, always extra virgin. So we put the oil everywhere. We take this and we begin to make in this way, to make it larger with your hands. So for this quantity, this should be a little bit larger, but anyway, will be just a little bit thicker, but it's so soft then. So you do in this way, and then you turn it so that the oil also goes in this part. Look how much is oiled. And then you continue to press it and to make it larger. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit small. I think it's a 32, should be 36 centimeters. This means 6 inches, something like that. No, more. Wait. Anyway, this should be 32 and we need about 36. Anyway, when you arrive at this point, you take, do you know when stop kneading? You just need a bit of some minutes, 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. You cover with a kitchen cloth You cover and you let it raise for couple of hours, 1 hour and a half, a couple of hours, until let's say it's double. Yes, you chop rosemary, you can add so many things you can. I didn't do because this is the original version, but my version, let's say mine, my version, or my original version. But I usually put garlic into the potatoes also. So garlic, you can put onions together with the potatoes, you can put parsley, what you like. Of course, rosemary is super. Rosemary, it's for the decoration. Yeah, later. I chop rosemary. Ciao Donna. So, this is step number 1, and it has to stay 1 hour and a half, 2 hours till it's grown a little bit. This will grow a lot, maybe will go all out because it's already quite thick, because I told you for this quantity I need it bigger, but doesn't matter, that just to show you. And I have prepared the other one that we have to decorate together. Wait, I show you. So this is what after this is. Look, I show you. Look at how it goes inside. Then it's so soft. Look how it goes now. So now we decorate together. This was 2 hours raising. So I show you. Look, you can see my fingers. Look. Look. So for decorating, let's say the tradition of Puglia wants, of course, tomatoes. So I have cut the tomatoes in 2. So cherry tomatoes in 2. And what I do, I, let's say, season them here before. Okay? Usually they put it directly, but I prefer to season the tomatoes before. Okay? And so salt, oregano, quite a lot because I like, and extra virgin olive oil. And I mix them. So I season the tomatoes before. Usually I do it before, I mean 30 minutes before making this, but of course now I make it now because just to show you. And now look, there are still my fingers. So good. So now we take the tomatoes and we press it inside this part, because this part, there is the, let's say, the water part, then goes into the dough and make it soft and tender. So look how it goes inside. If you want, of course, there are many versions in which you can put also olives. I love also this one. You press. I love it when it's in this way, that is so fluffy. I love it. Look how tomatoes goes down. So I think I can add also this one around. I don't want to waste them. And this is more is in the middle. Then I like so much rosemary. So I put some rosemary around. Surely you have seen from the picture of yesterday that I posted to make this video, there was rosemary like this, and gives us so a good flavor. And in the meantime, please, if you have any question, please write. Do it, because it's an amazing focaccia. Focaccia is like schiacciata, is like it's a bread, like a type of bread. Now I put again oregano around, and oil. And our focaccia now goes in the oven for 15-20 minutes at about quite high temperature, 220 degrees. Look, so beautiful and so good. Look the tomatoes, how they are inside, because it's so fluffy. I love it, really, I love it. So now I check, I didn't get much flour each. Robert, this is for you, because Karin was looking for something like that. This extra oil from the tomatoes on this. Okay, I put the oil on the tomatoes to season, and then I just decorate, let's say, in this way on. That's all. Look delicious it is, June. It really is. Have the 3 different. If you don't have the 3 different flours, could you just use all-purpose? Okay, I realize that your all-purpose, and please correct me if it's not right. I found out on the net that your all-purpose flour is the flour that you use for the bread, and instead we use it for the cakes. So let me know. Let me know. Anyway, you can use all-purpose, half all-purpose, and half semolina. Yes. Do you try your herbs every year? Yes. Anyway, rosemary, no, because I have 365 days available, luckily. It's always available. And sage, yes, and oregano also, and yeah, all the herbs, yes, yes. Ciao Susanna, Susa, oh gosh, it's so difficult. When we have cake flour and bread flour and AP flour. What is AP flours? Where is the recipe? Debbie, the recipe is then, when it's finished, the video is uploaded. I will then write on the description of this video all the ingredients. I'm Hungarian, okay. Hungarian, okay. Looks delicious. It is. I put it in the oven, and I will make a picture of the result. All purpose. Okay, all purpose. Okay, there is a mess in the flour. There is a mess when I make a conversion. Sorry if sometimes I make mistake, but it's really very difficult, because when we say, for instance, if we say 100 grams is 100 grams, doesn't matter if it's sugar, if it's flour, and so on. But itself, each ingredient has a different specific weight. So that's why sometimes there are different websites on the net, and they calculate it differently, and so it's very not easy to translate it. So that's why in this case I have prepared the let's say conversion in on chess. Yeah, I think so. I want to visit you someday, Debbie. Toscana, Italy tomorrow is opening the borders. Anyway, around Europe. So soon also outside. And today was national holiday, was Festa della Repubblica, so Republic Day. Yeah. So, and I've posted a nice video of Frecce Tricolori where flying over Florence was so beautiful. I use an app for translation of ingredients. Yes, later there are so many things. Also, Google is possible to have conversion of everything, or weights and temperature, everything. Converts everything, but for instance, Google, I didn't find a conversion for cups. So I go in other websites and they are different and there's confusion. I have made it with just all-purpose and it comes out really good. Yes, perfect. That's why, yeah, this is the recipe that I always use, so I'm happy to share it with you. But anyway, make your own experiment. Of course, stay on the quantities. For instance, I told you, if you don't want to use the milk, don't use it. Use just the water, so the same quantity total, but just water if you don't want to add any dairies. And you can also, yes, I suggest to mix all-purpose and semolina, but it's up to you. In the kitchen, we must experiment. So, will you post the recipe? Yes, I will post the ingredients, all the ingredients, and let's say also, let's say the time that it has to stay in the oven. Can you use 00 flour or 0? This I had both in this recipe. I used both. I used 00, 0 and semolina. I've used 3 different flours. What quanta of water does it mean? How much water? Is 300, total liquid is 300 milligrams, and I have divided in 200 milligrams water and 100 milligrams milk, but I will write it down. I love watching your recipe. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. So I put it in the oven and we see us very soon. I post then the result of this, and make your experiments. Try put I suggest you to put olives, or is super good if you like onions, with onions. So try with onions and send the picture to the group. And we see us very, very soon. Ciao! Ciao!